USD, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, top-down analysis on the monthly time frame. The monthly time frame has been ranging since 2016. For whatever reason, it can't break between these two prices. 0.6726, 0.77373. For whatever reason, it has been struggling to break past these two prices since 2015, 2016. Alright, now I put bearish because I put ranging, and then I put bearish in parentheses because I feel like that's kind of where it's headed because of the way that the February candle closed out. It pretty much protruded past that January candle right here. Right, pretty good too. And then what you want to do is when you see stuff like this on a higher time frame, you want to confirm it with the weekly, the daily, the H4 to make sure that we see some type of break of support, price coming back up to test newfound resistance and to come back down. But it can get very choppy at this level right here because it's just a critical level. It's a level of indecision. Price struggles here, and it's been struggling here for several years now. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But when it comes to technical analysis, I like to say that we trade what we see, not what we think. The price is bearish until it's bullish, or it's bullish until it's bearish. So in my mind, technically, this screams bearish until it decides to break this, until it decides to test this price right here and break this lower high right here that it created. So, alright, let's go to the weekly. Weekly, I put bearish as well. And that was just on account of how this lower low right here that I marked off right here, it was just broke. It broke right here with these candles right here. I can draw a line. You want to draw your lines for precision, kind of see where it's at. But 1, 2, these two candles right here made that break. That was the break of support. And price came back all the way up to test newfound resistance all the way up to 100%. If you pull out your Fibonacci, point A to point B, price came back all the way up to 100%, and it tested that counter trend line as well. So that's another confluence if you were in the market at that point in time. Not only that, but that candle, a weekly candle, came right after that and gave you a nice bearish engulfing right here. So these all come into play when when you're looking at these charts. I'm more of a confluence trader, so I use 2 to 3 confluences to either enter the market or make some type of decision about the market. But yeah, the weekly definitely still bearish. Price came up to test 100%, and normally when it tests 100% for retracement, it's more so known to continue down, all the way down. But I will just wait and see. Let's go to the daily. Now the daily is a different story, right? And that's why I had made a short video. I had to record it from my phone because I was on my charts, and I noticed that price made so this is a lower high here, and I saw these two candles come out, and that for me would be a nice clean break. What you also have to pay attention to is these two candles right here. That's a lot of bearish volume right here, right? Just something to pay attention to. But I would look at it as price is trying to transition and bounce off this horizontal line, this indecision level from the monthly time frame that it's been testing for the last X amount of years. That's what I see it as. But we just got to be careful at this level because there's a lot of stuff that can be going on, you know. But this is just one thing. You know, you want to look at other stuff. Now, what I would wait for is some type of bullish engulfing to confirm that the buyers are in control for a point in time, and then to try, like if this candle came up and broke this candle, obviously this would be a bullish candle. But if this candle came up like at this height, I would consider that to be a bullish engulfing. Then I would, once that closed, I would go to the lower time frame to kind of figure out where I can enter the market. You know, because that would be a break of resistance on the lower time frame, and then you'll wait for the market to do one of these, come back down to test newfound support, to bounce back off and, you know, get in up here. You'll want to always get in on that pullback, right? Because it's less riskier, because we're putting our stop loss somewhere under that level, you know, and the closer you are to that stop loss, the less risk. All right, so daily, definitely bullish. Just got to keep an eye on it, right? This is a critical area right now. So, you know, wait for some type of bullish engulfing, something to tell you that the buyers are in control that will help confirm that this break right here. And also we can go to the lower time frame, which we're going to go right now on the H4 to kind of see what it's doing. So, but yeah, definitely daily bullish, right? All right, let's go to the H4. All right, H4 time frame. This is where that daily area is. I don't think it's a bad idea to still say that it was broken, but I would take it all the way out to here. But you still have to pay attention to those daily, the higher time frame volume, because those are wicks, right? This is an area that you have to really pay attention to, because what I feel like is going to happen, and we don't trade what we feel, we trade what we see, and we execute after the candles are closed volume only. But what I feel like is going to happen is price is going to come up. You know, let me draw some type of counter trend line. I think it's going to test these areas like it's been testing, and it's going to come back out. I think it's going to come back out, and that's why I drew this right here. It kind of tests this trend line again, and you would get in. I feel like that's what price is going to do, but we got to wait and see. You know, you got to wait, let it play out. This is a higher time frame move. If you get on a lower time frame, you probably can, but it's probably really choppy, you know. So that's what I think is going to happen for AUD USD. But as far as the H4 time frame, as far as directional bias, I would still say bullish, because I'm looking at all these candles right here. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 candles that kind of, you know, made price do what it did. But, you know, we gotta wait and see. And that can be arguable too, because then after that, price did this. So that would make it invalid at that point, right? If price came down right here, and this would make that invalid. So be careful with AUD USD right now. A little choppy. Don't know what to expect. Be careful with it. But I also drew this trend line. Price has been testing it, so What is it going to do? We don't know. It makes me even want to wait for the daily time frame to confirm that bullish engulfing and not the H4, just because it's so choppy. You know, when something's choppy and you don't know what's going on, zoom out, go to a higher time frame, higher time frame, wait for it to do its thing, and then you get in the market. But yeah, that's it for AUD. Be careful with this pair right now, just because it's at this indecision level that it's been struggling to break for so long. But yeah, that's my top-down analysis for that. Thank y'all for watching, and stay tuned. Stay tuned for what's to come. Still working on some how-to video content, trend lines, market structure, maybe even Fibonacci, candlestick anatomy, all that, right? So stay tuned for what's to come, and I appreciate y'all for watching. All right, I'm out.